Hello YouTube, Carlos once again for a second video on the demo of my PIC18F67K40 development board. Now in this second video I'm going to show the Bluetooth capabilities that I didn't get to show on the last video, simply because that camera that I was going to use was just too crappy. So let me show you what application I use, or what app I use for the other for the Bluetooth module. So I use this one over here. This one called Bluetooth Terminal. So I'll just turn that one on, and I'll select the app that I want. And if I just move everything over here to where we can see, it says that it's connected, and you can see the buttons that I've labeled and programmed to have the commands into them when I hit the button. So there's the board. Here's the button. So I'm going to turn on my I'm going to turn on the LEDs, and there you go. So I can turn on the LEDs, turn them off, turn on relay 4, which that one is my fourth relay. I only use one of the two on each pair. Turn it off, turn on relay 3, relay 2, or all of them. And as you can see, all the ones that I've already that I actually have connected to the board are on. And now I'm going to turn them all off. Now you can see on the commands that I send, for example, all my LEDs on, you can see it on the 7-second display that they're all what the command is. And this is the same command that turns them all off. So for now, all I can do is just I can clear my LCD, which there it is, I cleared it. And I can turn on and off the relays and LCD, and change the display so that when I click my BTM offline, first it displays the command, and then it tells me my Bluetooth is offline. And so now I can disconnect the app. So there's that. I can still go to the app that I made, and I can still use that to clear all the to reset the LEDs and all that. Okay, so let's try programming, or at least talking to the Bluetooth module through the app that I have here. So I'm going to click on Bluetooth programming to enter programming mode, and I am going to enter the @ command and then press enter. Oh, I don't even see there. Press enter, and I get a response back with OK. Now mind you, I'm doing this while the Bluetooth module is not connected to the phone. It's just in standby mode. And I don't remember all the other commands, but at least that shows you that I can talk to the Bluetooth module and program it using this section of the app. Let me just clear that, and then I'll exit the programming mode, and I re-enable my communication. Another feature that I didn't get to show you on here was that if I have two boards connected via radio or Bluetooth, I can send the commands to talk to this board. Can send the commands to talk to the board through here, and it would actually send that same command through the radio, which whether Bluetooth or the NRF, and it would talk, and it would activate a relay. Or in this case, it would have been relay 1. But since I don't have the two boards communicating with each other at this time, we ain't going to be able to see that. Also, another thing that I did fail to show was that I can reset the board by simply clicking on this reset board button, and we'll see. Let me see if I can get the phone closer. So I'm going to send the command, and we'll see. That's the reset command, and I reset my board. Connection okay, and so now we're logged back on to the app. So if I do that here, you'll see that it'll send the command, it'll clear that, and then once it reboots, it'll come back with a connection okay, and there it is. And there you go. That's the the other feature I didn't get to show you was the interrupt on change, and that's how I can control these other relays with a pulse, a one-time pulse. So in order for me to do that, I have to, for example, I'm going to select a 500 millisecond pulse on port A7, and then on the port C, I'm going to select a positive, that it's going to trigger on a positive. So I don't remember exactly what it does, but we're going to find out. So right now, it triggered on a positive going pulse. So my LED up top is on, and my relay, and my relay on the bottom is on. So if I send another pulse, it'll toggle it, because all it's doing is sensing the positive edge, and it's getting triggered to turn on or off the relay on every positive edge. Now if I do none first, and then I select the negative edge, and I click on the port A button again, you'll see that in this case it turns off my LED, or it turns on the LEDs, and it turns it off on every negative going pulse, and it turns it off half a second later after I click the button. So if I select both of them, which I can select positive and negative, just click on both. Now you'll see that I can turn on the relay and the LED on a positive and negative going pulse. Oh, let me, there you go. And I can set that also for a shorter time frame. Let's say we'll do the 100 millisecond timing, and there you go. Now you'll see that I can do it quickly. And that's a pretty useful feature, I think. Anyways, so clear that if I wanted to, can select none and clear everything. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this small video, and at least to show the other the other portions or the other features that this board can do, and hopefully maybe somebody will show some interest on it. Anyways, thanks again for sticking around and watching the video, and if you haven't done so already, again, please subscribe. And I guess I forget to say this every time, but go ahead and hit that notification bell button or the bell icon, and that way you can get updated as to when I make a new video, which is, sorry to say, a little, well, every time I make a video it's not very close together, not like this one. I have some free time today, so I thought I'd make a second video, but I make them as soon as I can, as quickly as I can, and if possible as often as I can. So thanks again for sticking around, and I'll see you guys on the next video.